Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are diving into some seriously cool stuff today. Nvidia at CES 2025. They always bring the wow factor, but this year felt different, like they were playing a bigger game.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, we've been checking out all the coverage, especially that great summary from the Tech Forward podcast. And it's clear that Nvidia is aiming for more than just being the kings of graphics. It's like they're trying to shape the entire future of AI across so many industries.
Yeah, they're not just making things look pretty, they're really pushing the boundaries of what is possible.
Exactly. I mean, everyone was freaking out about the RTX 50 series GPUs before CES. The hype was off the charts. I remember thinking, can they actually top what they did with the 40 series?
Yeah.
Well,
the RTX 50 series isn't just about brute force, though. The raw power is definitely there. The real shift is this laser focus on efficiency. Nvidia seriously upped their game with the AI cores in these GPUs. These cores are like the brains behind all the cool stuff we love, like real-time ray tracing, upscaling lighting effects. They make everything look unbelievably realistic. But here's the kicker. These new AI cores are 30% more efficient, so you get that insane performance boost, but with way less power consumption. That's what's going to make this tech explode into the mainstream.
Makes sense, right? That smoother experience is what we all want, whether you're gaming or creating content or running simulations. But Nvidia didn't stop there.
No, they didn't.
They also dropped this bombshell about integrating their GPUs with supercomputing platforms. That's got to be a game changer, right?
Oh, that's where things get mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It basically gives developers a taste of supercomputer power to build crazy realistic simulations and AI experiences that were basically impossible before. Think of it like this. Nvidia is now in the business of creating the most accessible supercomputer.
Wow. So you're saying that power that was locked up in research labs is now within reach for developers and eventually everyday users?
Exactly.
That's huge, especially when you think about fields like scientific research, engineering, even creative arts.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
So what stood out to you from Nvidia's presentation about how they're actually using all this power?
Their approach to gaming with this tech really grabbed my attention.
Yeah.
They showed off how AI can be used to generate content in real time, creating these dynamic and responsive game worlds unlike anything we've seen before.
Wait, what? Real-time AI-generated content. So does that mean that in a game, the NPCs aren't just following a script anymore? They can actually react to what you're doing.
Exactly. Imagine playing a game where the NPCs have their own schedules, they react differently based on how you interact with them, they even develop unique personalities. You're not just following a predetermined path anymore. You're truly interacting with a living, breathing world.
That's insane. I can see how that would completely change game design and the level of immersion. Like the game is reacting to you in real time.
Yeah.
That's going to be a massive shift for game developers.
It is. And the cool thing is this real-time content generation isn't just limited to games. It has huge potential for interactive experiences across the board, from training simulations to VR applications. It's a complete paradigm shift.
So Nvidia's making big waves in the gaming world, but I was also really intrigued by their push into other industries. It felt like they were saying, hey, we're not just about pretty graphics anymore.
You're absolutely right. They showcased how their AI and supercomputing tech are being used across various sectors, not just to make things look better, but to solve real-world problems. For instance, they're enabling scientists to run complex simulations for climate change research and disease outbreaks.
That's incredible. I was also impressed by their work in engineering, where they're using AI to develop safer and more efficient products. And in the creative arts, where they're pushing the boundaries of visual storytelling. It seems like they're not just providing the tools, they're actively collaborating with researchers and innovators to unlock the full potential of their tech.
Absolutely. What's striking is how Nvidia is shifting from being just a graphics card company to becoming this driving force behind technological advancements across the board. They're making AI and supercomputing power accessible, which is key for driving innovation and growth in the future.
Okay, so we've talked about Nvidia's superpowered GPUs, their push into supercomputing, and how they're using all of this to create immersive experiences. But looking at their 2025 showcase, what does it all mean for the future of technology as a whole? What are your predictions based on what they've revealed?
Their presentation highlighted just how critical AI is becoming in every aspect of technology. We're moving towards a future where AI isn't just a cool feature, it's seamlessly integrated into our daily lives.
So it's about more than just better graphics for gaming. It's about changing how we interact with the world around us.
Exactly. And the development of AI is only going to accelerate with processing power becoming more accessible than ever. I think Nvidia is aiming to play a key role in that development.
It feels like they're setting themselves up to be a major force, not just in the world of graphics cards, but in the overall development of AI across all sectors. What's fascinating here is that they're not just developing technology, they're creating a platform for others to build on, which could have massive implications for the future.
Absolutely. Their impact is already being felt in so many areas, and it's only going to grow.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here. But before we move on to part two, I want to leave you with something to ponder. Nvidia's influence is clearly expanding, and it begs the question, how do you think this shift towards AI dominance might change the tech landscape in the next 5 to 10 years? We'll pick up on that in part two, so stay tuned.
It's amazing to see how Nvidia is pushing the boundaries, not just with their hardware, but also with their approach to software and AI algorithms. They're really creating an entire ecosystem for AI development.
It's like they're not content with just building the fastest processors. They want to provide the tools and the platform for developers and researchers to actually use that power effectively.
Exactly. One area where they're making huge strides is in developing AI frameworks and libraries. These are basically like toolkits that make it easier for developers to create AI-powered applications without having to start from scratch.
So they're giving developers a head start, providing them with the building blocks for creating AI magic.
That's a great way to put it. And it's a crucial part of making AI more accessible and accelerating innovation. NVIDIA's CUD platform is a prime example.
Yes, CUD. I've definitely heard that name thrown around before. But I'm a little fuzzy on the details. What makes it so special?
Well, CUD allows software developers to tap into the massive parallel processing power of NVIDIA GPUs. Before, CUD GPUs were primarily used for graphics rendering, but now, thanks to CUD, developers can use them for all sorts of general-purpose computing tasks, especially in AI.
So CUD is kind of like a translator that allows software to speak the language of NVIDIA GPUs. It's pretty ingenious.
Exactly. It's revolutionized the way developers approach high-performance computing. And it's been instrumental in the rise of AI across so many fields. And on top of CUDA, NVIDIA offers a whole suite of software libraries specifically designed for AI development. These libraries provide pre-built functions and algorithms for things like image recognition, natural language processing, and deep learning, making it even easier for developers to build sophisticated AI applications.
It sounds like NVIDIA is really going all in on building an ecosystem for AI development, providing everything from the hardware to the software tools and resources. It's like they're not just building a foundation, they're building an entire city for AI to thrive in.
Yeah.
What I find particularly interesting is their focus on collaboration.
Yes. NVIDIA recognizes that the true potential of AI can only be unlocked through partnerships. They're working with leading research institutions, tech giants, and startups across a wide range of industries to develop and deploy AI solutions that address real-world problems.
It's like they're saying, hey, we have these amazing tools, but we need your expertise and insights to make them truly impactful.
That's exactly right. They're creating a community of AI innovators and empowering them to push the boundaries of what's possible.
So we've talked about the tools and the collaborations, but what are some of the real-world applications where NVIDIA's AI is making a difference? I'm really curious to see how all this translates into tangible solutions. What are some of the areas where NVIDIA's AI is having the biggest impact?
Well, one area where it's making incredible strides is in healthcare. NVIDIA's AI is being used to accelerate medical imaging analysis, helping doctors detect diseases earlier and with greater accuracy.
That's amazing. So their AI is actually helping to save lives.
Absolutely. Imagine their algorithms analyzing CT scans and X-rays to spot potential tumors or other abnormalities that might be missed by the human eye. It's like having a second set of superpowered eyes assisting doctors in making diagnoses, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. NVIDIA is also working on AI-powered tools to assist with drug discovery, personalized medicine, and even advanced robotic surgery. It's truly revolutionizing the healthcare landscape.
It's incredible to think about the potential of AI in healthcare, improving patient outcomes and pushing the boundaries of medical innovation. But I know NVIDIA's influence extends far beyond healthcare. What about other fields like transportation, for instance?
You're right, their impact is being felt across numerous sectors. In transportation, their technology is playing a crucial role in the development of self-driving cars. Their DIVE platform is specifically designed for autonomous vehicles, providing the computational power and sophisticated algorithms needed to process all that sensor data in real time.
So basically, NVIDIA is providing the brains for self-driving cars. That's a huge responsibility.
It is. And they're rising to the challenge. Their technology is helping to accelerate the progress towards a future where transportation is safer, more efficient, and accessible to everyone.
It's exciting to think about a future where self-driving cars could reduce accidents, ease traffic congestion, and provide mobility options for people who are unable to drive themselves. It's a complete game changer. But I know Nvidia's AI ambitions don't stop there. What about their role in manufacturing?
In manufacturing, NVIDIA's AI is being used to optimize production processes, improve quality control, and even create entirely new materials. Think of AI-powered systems that can analyze data from sensors on the factory floor, identify potential bottlenecks, and make adjustments in real time to maximize efficiency and productivity.
Wow, that's incredible. It sounds like AI is transforming the way we design, build, and manufacture everything. What other industries are being impacted by Nvidia's AI push?
They're making their mark in energy finance, retail, you name it. They're even helping to develop AI systems that can predict and mitigate the effects of climate change. The reach of their technology is truly vast and growing every day.
It seems like they're on a mission to infuse AI into every industry imaginable. But amidst all this excitement about AI's potential, I think it's important to pause and consider the potential downsides as well. What are some of the risks or concerns that we should be aware of as AI becomes more integrated into our lives?
You raise a valid point. While the potential benefits of AI are immense, it's essential to acknowledge and address the potential challenges that come with it. One concern that often comes up is the impact of AI on jobs and the workforce.
That's a big one. As AI systems become more capable, are we going to see widespread job displacement? Is AI going to take over all the jobs?
It's a valid concern, and it's something that we need to be proactive about addressing. As AI automates certain tasks, there's a chance some jobs might be displaced. However, this also creates opportunities for new jobs to emerge in fields related to AI development, deployment, and maintenance.
So it's not necessarily about AI taking jobs, but rather about AI changing the nature of work and requiring us to adapt and learn new skills.
Exactly. It's about finding ways to ensure that everyone benefits from the advancements in AI, not just a select few. This might involve retraining programs, investing in education, and creating new job opportunities in fields related to AI.
It sounds like we need to find ways to adapt to this changing technological landscape and ensure that AI serves humanity, not the other way around.
Absolutely. Another area of concern is the potential for bias in AI algorithms.
Yeah, that's a big one. I've heard stories about AI systems exhibiting biased behavior. How can we ensure that AI is developed and used ethically?
It's a crucial issue. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they can perpetuate and even amplify existing societal biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. We need to make sure that AI systems are developed and trained using diverse and representative data sets, and that they're constantly monitored for potential biases.
That makes sense. We need to be really careful at the data that we feed these AI systems. It's like teaching a child. If you feed them biased information, they're going to grow up with a skewed view of the world.
Exactly. We need to be mindful of the potential consequences of AI and work towards building systems that are fair, transparent, and accountable.
Okay, so we've touched on some potential downsides, but I'm still feeling optimistic about the future of AI. What are some of the positive impacts that you see AI having on the world?
There's so much potential. AI has the power to revolutionize industries, solve complex problems, and enhance our lives in countless ways. Think about the possibilities in healthcare. AI could help us develop personalized treatments, cure diseases, and extend human lifespans. In transportation, AI could lead to safer roads, reduce traffic congestion, and increased accessibility for everyone. And in fields like education and research, AI could accelerate the pace of discovery and innovation, helping us to solve global challenges like climate change and poverty.
Those are some incredible possibilities. It seems like AI has the potential to truly make the world a better place.
It absolutely does. But it's important that we approach AI with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both its potential benefits and its risks. It's up to us to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity, not just a select few.
Well said. It sounds like Nvidia is playing a crucial role in shaping this AI-powered future. But they're not alone in this race. They're facing some pretty stiff competition from other tech giants like Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. What do you think the future holds for Nvidia in this rapidly evolving landscape?
That's a great question, and it's one that a lot of people are asking. The AI landscape is constantly shifting, and it's hard to predict the future with certainty.
So how do you think Nvidia will fare against these tech titans? Do they have what it takes to stay ahead of the game?
I think Nvidia is in a strong position. They have a deep understanding of the AI space, a proven track record of innovation, and a strong network of partners.
But what about the challenges they might face? The tech world is notoriously competitive and fast-paced. What are some of the hurdles they'll need to overcome to maintain their leadership position?
One of the biggest challenges will be to keep pushing the boundaries of innovation. They need to stay ahead of the curve, anticipate future trends, and continue to develop cutting-edge technologies that meet the evolving needs of the market.
It's not a time to rest on their laurels, that's for sure. What other challenges do you see?
Another hurdle will be navigating the complex and ever-changing regulatory landscape surrounding AI. Governments around the world are still figuring out how to regulate AI in a way that promotes innovation, while also addressing ethical concerns and protecting the public interest.
It's a delicate balancing act.
Yeah.
How can companies like Nvidia stay ahead of the regulations while also ensuring they're operating ethically?
It requires a proactive approach, engaging with policymakers and being transparent about their development processes and the potential impact of their technologies. They need to demonstrate that they're committed to developing and deploying AI in a responsible and beneficial way.
It sounds like building trust with the public is going to be crucial.
Absolutely. People are naturally wary of new technologies, especially when they have the potential to disrupt our lives in such profound ways. Nvidia and any company working in the AI space needs to be open about their intentions, address concerns proactively, and demonstrate that they're prioritizing the well-being of humanity.
So it's not just about building cool tech, it's about building trust and ensuring that AI is used ethically and responsibly.
That's exactly right. The future of AI depends on it.
Okay, that's a lot to think about. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's recap what we've covered so far. We've explored how Nvidia is pushing the boundaries of AI development, building tools and platforms that empower developers and researchers to create incredible things. We've also seen how their AI is being used in a wide range of industries, from healthcare to transportation to manufacturing, solving real-world problems and transforming the way we live and work. But we've also acknowledged the potential downsides of AI, like the impact on jobs and the risk of bias. And we've emphasized the importance of ethical considerations and responsible development.
It's been a great discussion so far, covering both the exciting potential and the potential pitfalls of AI.
Exactly. And in part 3, we'll delve into Nvidia's vision for the future of AI, exploring their plans and predictions for how this technology will shape our world in the years to come. So stay tuned for more AI insights. Welcome back to the final part of our Nvidia deep dive. We've covered so much ground already, from their game-changing tech to the real-world impact of their AI. But now I want to shift gears and talk about the future. What's Nvidia's vision for the world of tomorrow, and how are they actively shaping that future?
NVIDIA's vision is pretty ambitious. They're aiming for a future where AI is woven into every aspect of our lives, from how we work and play to how we solve global challenges and even interact with the world around us. They see AI as this transformative force that can unlock insane levels of creativity, productivity, and human potential. It's a bold vision for sure.
It is a big vision. So how do they actually plan to make it happen? What are the key areas where they're putting their energy and resources?
One of their biggest bets is on the Omniverse, a platform that's designed to connect virtual worlds using something called universal scene description, and Pixar's OpenUSD. Think of it as a metaverse built for engineers, designers, and creators, a space where they can collaborate on complex projects, simulate real-world scenarios, and build the next generation of AI-powered applications.
So it's like a giant virtual playground where people can come together to build and experiment with all sorts of amazing things. What are some of the potential applications of this Omniverse? I'm having trouble wrapping my head around it.
The possibilities are pretty mind-blowing, honestly. Take architecture and engineering, for example. They can create digital twins of buildings and infrastructure, allowing for real-time collaboration and simulation to optimize designs and make them more efficient.
So instead of building physical prototypes, architects and engineers can test their designs in a virtual world first, spot any potential issues, and make adjustments before they even start building in the real world. That's a game changer in terms of time and resources.
Exactly. Not only does it save time and money, but it can also lead to more sustainable and resilient designs. And in manufacturing, they can create virtual factories, simulate and optimize production processes to boost productivity and reduce waste.
It sounds like the Omniverse has the potential to revolutionize the way we design, build, and manufacture just about everything.
It really does. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The Omniverse is being explored in fields like robotics, healthcare, and even entertainment, opening up incredible possibilities for training simulation and creating entirely new forms of content.
This Omniverse thing is starting to sound like a pretty big deal. It seems like Nvidia is betting big on it, to drive their future growth.
You're spot on. They see the Omniverse as a platform that will fundamentally change the way we work, create, and interact with the world. They believe it's key to making powerful technologies like AI and simulation accessible to everyone, empowering people to solve complex problems and build a better future.
That's an awesome goal. It sounds like Nvidia is not just about developing cutting-edge technology, they're also thinking about how to use that technology to make a positive impact on the world.
It is refreshing to see a company that's not just focused on the bottom line, but also on the broader societal implications of their work.
Okay, so we've talked about the Omniverse, but what else is on Nvidia's agenda for shaping the future?
Another area they're investing heavily in is AI for scientific discovery. They're partnering with top research institutions and universities to create powerful AI systems that can help us make breakthroughs in medicine, climate science, astrophysics, you name it.
AI helping to cure diseases, solve climate change, and unlock the secrets of the universe. That's the kind of future I want to be a part of. I'm curious to hear some concrete examples of how they're using AI to accelerate scientific discovery.
They're doing some really remarkable things. For example, they're using AI to develop new drugs and therapies, simulate the impact of climate change to help us find solutions, and even analyze massive data sets to search for signs of extraterrestrial life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It really feels like we're on the cusp of a new era of scientific discovery, and AI is playing a key role in that.
It truly is a transformative time for science, and Nvidia is right there at the forefront, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Okay, so we've covered the Omniverse and AI for scientific discovery, but we can't forget about Nvidia's roots in gaming. Where do they see the future of gaming heading?
Gaming is in their DNA, and they see AI playing an even bigger role in the future of gaming. They're developing AI-powered tools that can create incredibly realistic graphics, generate intelligent non-player characters, and even personalize gameplay based on each player's preferences.
So it's not just about making games look prettier, it's about making them smarter and more responsive to the players.
Exactly. Imagine playing a game where the NPCs are so lifelike and intelligent that they feel like real people, reacting to your actions in unique and unpredictable ways. That's the kind of immersive experience that AI can enable.
That's a whole different level of gaming. What are some other ways that AI is going to change the gaming landscape?
AI can personalize the gameplay experience in amazing ways. Adjusting the difficulty, the types of challenges you face, even the storyline based on your skill level and what you enjoy, it's about creating a truly customized and immersive experience for every player.
Wow, that's incredible. It sounds like AI is going to push the boundaries of gaming in ways we can't even imagine yet. Nvidia is really at the forefront of this exciting evolution. Okay, so we've talked about Nvidia's vision for the future of the Omniverse, AI for science and gaming. But I think it's important to step back and consider the bigger picture. As AI becomes more powerful and integrated into our lives, what are some of the potential challenges and opportunities that we need to be thinking about as a society?
That's a crucial question. We need to be having open and honest conversations about the potential impact of AI on society, both the good and the bad.
What are some of the key considerations that we need to address?
One of the most pressing issues is the impact of AI on jobs and the workforce. As AI gets better at automating tasks, it's possible that some jobs will be displaced. We need to figure out how to adapt to this changing landscape and ensure that everyone benefits from the advancements in AI, not just a select few.
That's a critical point. We need to invest in education and training programs so people can develop the skills needed for the jobs of the future. We also need to create new opportunities in fields related to AI.
Absolutely. Another crucial consideration is the potential for bias in AI algorithms. If we're not careful, AI systems could perpetuate and amplify existing societal biases, leading to unfair and discriminatory outcomes.
That's a scary thought. What can we do to prevent that from happening?
It's essential to ensure that AI systems are developed and trained using diverse and representative data sets, and that they're constantly monitored for potential biases. We need to be proactive and build safeguards into these systems from the very beginning.
It sounds like a lot of work needs to be done to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly and ethically.
It is a big challenge, but it's one we can't ignore. The potential benefits of AI are immense, but we need to approach it with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to ensuring that it serves humanity, not the other way around.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive into Nvidia, what are your final thoughts?
It's clear that Nvidia is a company that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI. They're not just developing cool tech, they're thinking about how to use that tech to solve real-world problems and create a better future.
It's inspiring to see a company that's so committed to innovation and to making a positive impact on the world. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure. I always enjoy exploring the possibilities of AI, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for both Nvidia and for the world as a whole.
And there you have it, folks, our deep dive into Nvidia at CES 2025. From their incredible technological advancements to their vision for an AI-powered future, it's clear that Nvidia is a company to watch. Thanks for listening, and until next time, stay curious.